Hello, my name's Vic. I'm a midwife who works in abortion care. I went to Costco today. Ooh, too much money. I just wanted to talk a little bit about JD Vance and the speech that he made in Munich the other day. So he was talking about buffer zones in Scotland and that people can be arrested for silently protesting in their houses. That's not true. And that a man was arrested for absolutely no reason, just silently protesting in his head. So what actually happened is that chap travelled from one town to another to stand outside an abortion clinic for several hours and silently pray in his head. But what he also did is email the council and tell them that that's what he was going to be doing. The reason that he travelled to an alternative town is because the town that he lived in at the time didn't have a buffer zone around the clinic. So he on purpose went to a place where he knew that it was illegal to protest and did exactly that. So that's the reason that he was arrested. He was asked to move several times and he refused, and then he was arrested. And he did that simply to then be able to say, oh, I was arrested for quietly standing and praying for my son. But that's not what happened. So it was a little bit different to what he said. The other thing that JD Vance did was try and talk about buffer zones and about how in Scotland people who lived within a buffer zone were told that they could be in trouble for praying in their house, for private prayer. That's not true. The letters that they were sent was basically said that if you do something which can be seen or heard from outside, so if somebody lives within a buffer zone and decides to stick up offensive posters in their window or loudly pray for people or give out leaflets from their front garden, that potentially could be a crime. You are not going to be arrested for praying quietly in your house. That is absolutely not the letter of the law. That is not why that law is in place. The law is in place to protect staff and patients within clinics which provide abortion care. So that's it basically. So there's nothing outrageous. That guy could have protested outside his local abortion clinic all day long, and at the time he wouldn't have been in trouble. If he was to do that now, there are buffer zones and he would be in trouble, and he knows that. So yeah, that's my little ranty rant. If you feel that it is outrageous that abortion is still a crime in the UK, then please, I said UK, I mean England and Wales and a little bit Scotland, but in a different way. There is a link in my bio